Back with another video, July 11th. While it's closed, but let's just jump into the video. So, well, the shills are shilling. I mean, Real Rejects, John Campia, Movie Hub Pub, they are shills. And I despise shills because they lie to their audience. They tell you guys false information so the studio can make money. But I'm telling you to keep your wallets closed and let the universe fail, because it's not what you really want. All these guys that I mentioned, they're going to come out when the embargo lifts. They're going to say the movie's good. They're going to say, go see it. It's the best thing. It's better than Man of Steel. They're going to say all this stuff for you to go spend your money. So you guys need to understand that a lot of these guys, these shills on YouTube, these studios pay them like $10 to $20 to $50,000 in cash just to say the movie is good. That's part of their marketing budget. It goes to these YouTubers, which they're getting called out since they got a problem with harsh critics and Angry Joe and Real Rejects and Julie's Corner tried to call me out. It's time for me to call you guys out, because like I said, after the movie releases, I don't think the public's gonna take you guys serious no more. A lot of you guys gonna be bagging my groceries at Walmart. And that's just the reality of it is. See, I don't need their money. Harsh critics I'm okay. I have money. I don't need shill money. I make my own money and make lots of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not paid. You can't pay me to lie. But these guys are bought and paid for, and you need to watch that, especially when it comes close to the release date. But John Campia is a shill. Him and Robert Burnett is a shill. This is a clip from a video he did the other day saying 5 reasons why Superman is going to be awesome. And he was just slobbing on James Gunn. Like, you would think the guy is having an affair with James Gunn, the way he was just slobbing on his knob. Like, for real. And it's really sad, you know. It's really sad, but it is what it is. These are shills, and they can't be trusted. If you want to go see the movie, go see it for yourself. If you don't want to see the movie based on those clips, don't go see it. Keep your wallets closed and send a message and a big fuck you to that studio. Just like John Campia and the Real Rejects is telling you to go spend your money, I'm doing the opposite. I'm telling you to get back at the studio and save your money. Send a message. But yeah, he is a shill. So you need to be aware when this movie come out, he's gonna say it's the best thing. You should go see it. Just take a look at his Flash video out the theater. He was praising it. So it's the Real Rejects. The Real Rejects, they are shills. They've been shilling hard for the last 6 months. They've been calling my channel out, saying stop the hate, you know, give James Gunn a chance. They actually got an interview with James Gunn on their page right now, a week before the movie's out. Really? I mean, DC Studios is desperate, but then you have to ask, why not go on Tyrone Magnus' platform? He has double the subscribers in the Real Rejects. Why not go on Grace Randolph's platform? She's popular. She's in the industry. James Gunn and DC Studios only go on platforms that they know that will say nice things, and I bet you they're going to say the same thing. They're going to say this movie is great. Once the embargo lifts, they're going to say it's great. Go see it, because they work for the studio. They got paid to say that. Even though the movie could be crap, these guys is going to tell you to go out and spend your money. So you need to be aware of that. But I think their reputation is shot. I think this movie showed who the shills really are, which is sad, fucking sad. But let's go back to my favorite shill. You know, the one that I've been waiting for is Movie Hub Pub. Movie Hub Pub said he is not a shill. Oh, really, Movie Hub Pub? Well, you got a lot of explaining to do, because you got to tell your audience, why are you a marketing person for DC Studios based on your own admission? Let's blow it up. Movie Hub Pub is actually a marketing person for DC Studios. So this is the reason why he goes after channels like mine and Aaron Fisher's. He went after Tyrone Magnus. He went after Grace Randolph. He went after The other channel hold my dual shock because they had some negative things to say about the trailer. This guy is a marketing person, and guess who he's talking to in his comments from Twitter? Oh, he's talking to Robert Burnett. Wow. These guys are shills, you guys. Let's see what Movie Hub do for a living. He says, I work in a lower level marketing group that contracts with DC Studios. Wow. So he's responsible for the marketing. His company works for DC Studios. I mean, so that means if Superman isn't successful, they don't get anything on the back end. This is why he goes after channels like mine, Aaron Fisher's, Tyrone Magnus, even though he's a fair and balanced person. Grace Randolph. He said Grace Randolph doesn't know what she's talking about because this movie panders to women. How the fuck does he know? He ain't a woman. So he went after her because she said it's not this Superman trailer isn't appealing to women. She said it's not appealing to women. So Movie Hub is a fucking liar, and it's a conflict of interest why he's posting these videos about me and other YouTubers who don't give a shit about James Gunn. He works for James Gunn based on his own fucking admission. Just read what he's saying. He says, I work in a marketing group that contracts for DC Studios. 100% not a rumor. Actual main reason promotional content is slow, which it was in the beginning. The marketing was slow in the beginning because he was part of it. Fine. And then he talks about like the visual effects and stuff like that. Then Robert Burnett comment says, of course, that's the proper way to market a film. So they all are in it together, you guys, and this is the proof of it. So Movie Hub, I hope you do a reaction to this because you have a lot of explaining to do. You said you wasn't a shill, but according to this, you are. You work for DC Studios, you fucking clown. And you're just mad that I'm telling people to keep their wallets closed because you don't make any money if their wallets are closed. So here it is, you guys. I mean, Real Rejects, Robert Burnett, all of them, they're shills. And you need to be careful on who you listen to on YouTube because these guys are bought and paid for. And James Gunn can't afford this movie to flop. That's how desperate DC Studios put themselves in. This is how desperate they are. So this sucks. This is not acceptable. And our wallet still is closed. And if the movie is a success, it's not going to bother me, you guys. See, that's the thing you don't realize. I don't make my living on YouTube. It's not going to bother me. I'm going to go on with my life. A lot of you clowns want this movie to succeed just so you can come back to my comment section and tease me and shit like that. I'm going to be going on with my life, which is a very good life. But yeah. So if the movie succeeds, that's your mediocre universe. You got a menial director, a menial staff, and a bunch of shills on YouTube. That's your universe. And like I said, it ain't no fun when the Snyder fans got the gun. And in this case, we got his ass. So, but what do you guys think? I think they're desperate. I think these shills should be very nervous because their reputation is shot. It's shit. But what do you guys think? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, no Snyderverse, no money, wallets fucking closed. Peace.